G2 calls in the reinforcements. EDG have no one on site.
EDG is scrambling. Kang, it's not good enough. Leaf outdoes him. We're down to 3. Chichu, Simon, nobody. Might have to face the music. G2, 2 kills away. And he knows it. Time to face the music. Time to face that 13th round. Make a go of it, sure. Make a stand, sure. But you're not going to take the round away. G2, the Ascension Dreamers, reaching new heights.
So, G2 have finally locked in a international grand finals. And to be honest, I think they're probably one of the most impressive teams in the league. So, the history behind G2 is they were the guard, they qualified from Ascension into Tier 1, and then because of some like financial stuff, I guess, the guard did not enter the partnership system, and instead G2 sort of bought out the players and joined Tier 1 Val for them partnership system. And since then, right, last year they were a very good team, very consistent. I believe they made every single international event, but they didn't really place any higher than top 4. And this year, finally, they have made a grand finals. Now, the work is obviously not done yet because they're still either going to have to face T1 or EDG again, but I still think this is a super impressive result from them. And I think, though a lot of people did expect it, right? They had a dominant run going flawless in the kickoff, right? They didn't lose a single match. And going into, Masters Bangkok, it's not like they necessarily had the easiest run either. Could argue wasn't like the craziest run, but they still faced EDG pretty early. They had to beat a Team Liquid that, is still pretty good, even though most people would have probably placed Team Liquid towards like the bottom of EMEA. And Team Liquid definitely impressed me a lot with their performance in EMEA kickoff, but also in this whole tournament as a whole. And we're going to cover them for sure, because I actually think Nats has done a really good job with this team, and I'm really proud of him for that. But yeah, looking at this EDG game, I was really impressed about the Lotus. And the big reason why I was impressed about the Lotus is that G2 sort of did what they do best, which is they kept it simple. Right? They didn't try to break the wheel or anything. They kept things simple, right? Valen spoke to Tarek and Tens after their match.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah? Damn. What a series, man.
Hell yeah. That was a good revenge game.
Dude, you guys popped off.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say, bro. We just woke up feeling different today.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, some games we get hella hyped when we win rounds, and, I don't know, today, bro, we won the first map. Everyone's like, wait, we won the map? But yeah, my first international grand final, so I'm very...
It's nuts, dude. To even think about, your guys' story about, how you guys have made it to the franchise league and through Ascension and, like your guys' team sticking together through it all, being offered spots on franchise teams even while you guys were in Ascension. And now, to be able to, kind of reap the benefit of sticking together and playing through it, it's wild. It's a wild story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think kudos. I think kudos to you guys.
Thanks, bro. I think all that process led to this moment. Facing adversity throughout the years and trying to just stick together.
Yeah,
we made some roster moves throughout, but yeah, man, it all just
all worked out.
It's all coming together right
now.
It all
worked out.
Hopefully, we can close out like Sen last year and just get this trophy, man, because I've been chasing this for a a long time.
Yeah, so it was literally insane because it was the story of fighting A. You guys. Yeah. It was like 12 rounds basically.
Bro, they
I'm surprised they kept doing it, and you guys also played 4 there every time.
Dude, I'll
too.
tell you about that. They took attack after we fought 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
And Josh was like, "All right, guys, predict something else." And Jonah's like, "Nah, they're gonna just keep doing it." So we fought A again after attack, and
was it just a matter of both teams doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on the other team not doing it this round?
It could have been, yeah. I mean, I don't know their insight of their coach, but for us at least, we're just dude, we're winning rounds right now, doing this. Just
don't
playing.
change it.
Yeah, don't fix when it broke.
Yeah, exactly. Because we were losing rounds trying to do our other strats. We're like, bro, fuck it, just fight C or fight A every round. Why not?
And he essentially said that the 4 holding A was working, and so they just didn't change that, right? Most of this game on the defense side for G2 was just 4 people A, and that worked for them, and it was really good for them, and it got them over the line on Lotus, right? They had to then get their attack. But yeah, overall, I think G2 is just a very impressive team because on paper, Leaf and Jawgamo have obviously been huge additions to the team, but they're not this team that has like superstar player, or like Jawgamo, I guess, right? Everybody has known that Jawgamo has probably been one of the best duelists for the last like few years in the world, but he was on EG last year and well, that team didn't really do very much. And then Leaf has also been coming into his own on this team. I think a lot of people probably had him rated pretty highly when he was on that Cloud9 team. I believe he was playing Duelist for them, potentially Duelist Chamber. But it seems like on this G2 team, they have fully unleashed Leaf and been able to get him, you know, to output the result that I think Leaf was always capable of, which is really impressive. But yeah, I just think overall, this team is so impressive because they're sort of the underdog no matter where they go, right? Nobody really thinks that they're gonna win their matches handily, apart from this year. This year is a bit of a different story, especially in Americas. Everybody rated G2 very highly because of how well they did last year, and also with that addition of Jawgamo. But I still think that most people would have picked EDG to win this series over G2, and I think I would have too. I unfortunately didn't do any pick'ems for this tournament, but I think I would have picked EDG to win this series, but obviously that didn't happen. I think Kong had a hard time, you know, showing up, especially on Split. There's a few questionable decisions by him, but overall, I think it's G2's hard work and dedication to the game that is finally paying off for them, and I really hope that they win this whole event. I really do hope that they win this whole event, because I think if any team deserves it, I think it's G2. I think obviously EDG also works very hard, right? They play all these off-season tournaments. They do work very hard, but I do like a good underdog story, and EDG already won chance. So why not give it to G2? But yeah, I mean, that's gonna do it. I have been really enjoying watching G2 throughout this whole event. I think it's been very fun. Obviously, they didn't eliminate Sentinels, Team Liquid did. But since Sentinels can no longer win this event, which would have been my pick, then might as well be G2. So I do really hope that they win this event. That would be really sick. And I am going to enjoy watching G2. In a sense, they kind of remind me of, I believe it's 2023 Fnatic, right? But the big difference there is they don't have this like star player quality, right? The like Boasters or Leos or Durka or Alpha Year or Chronicle, right? It's just guys that have been grinding their craft for so long and are finally seeing, you know, they're finally really just getting their flowers. And I think that's such a good storyline and I love it. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Let me know who is going to win Bangkok. I have my eyes on G2. I do hope it happens. I will be cheering for them in the grand finals for sure.